which gives England lift-off this evening. Clear trip.
Hey, listen, there was some doubt as to the penalty a couple of years ago. That's a stone waller. And what a start for Aaron Lennon. I mean, everybody wondered who'd get the nod. It was Lennon. That's the kind of impact his manager would have wanted. Stonewaller.
But Pokrovac, the makeshift left-back, just waved him past, and Šibenić had to dive in. Frank Lampard was cool from the spot that night 2 years ago. He scored 4 times in his last 6 internationals. It's Frank Lampard. England up and running. Ahead in 7 minutes. And the World Cup finals move onto the England horizon. Calmly done by Frank Lampard. He did score the sole Croatian goal against England in Zagreb a year ago. Mario Mandzukic. Gerrard. Lennon. Chance to run at Pranjic this time. Instead, the early cross. Look at the space for Gerrard. And look at the scoreline. England 2, Croatia 0. 2 goals in the opening 18 minutes. There is just no stopping Fabio Capello's England. Relentless.
Well, there was so much comment about the 3-2 game here a couple of years ago that England seem to want to do this tonight in some style. Not just win, but win with some style. And again, Aaron Lennon in oceans of space just picks out Gerrard beautifully, and like the opposite winger, if you can call Gerrard that in this case, you've got to tuck in and you've got to give yourself a chance of getting into things like that, and I think he's done it brilliantly. Header down, it's powerful, and Runya's got very little chance with that.
Run into traffic, good advantage played. Gerrard has found Johnson. Pull back, Lampard! England 3, Croatia 0. They are going to the finals in style. The smiles tell their own story. There's no doubt about it now. Even a wink from Fabio Capello. Even he dares to think that must be that. England, World Cup finalists again, surely.
Yeah, until that point, it was a fairly muted start to the second half for England. I think the referee does very well here because he could have blown for this. He allows it to go on. Johnson has kept on going forward, but I think this is very, very clever because once he gets past Pranjic, he knows exactly what he's doing. He sees Lampard, pulls it back very, very intelligently and right onto his head. Now Lampard, can he find the corner? Yes, he can. Enough to keep it away from Rooney. And what a position for England to be in now.
Here's Barry. Gerrard. There's no flag here. Wayne Rooney is onside. Cut back towards Steven Gerrard. And England have 4. Lampard 2. Gerrard 2. England absolutely rampant. Some famous faces there, decorated by smiles. Have England got a team which can do what they could not? Have they got a manager who can release them and give them a platform to go all the way? We are beginning to ask that question with some reality now.
Well, I mean, if Croatia were a bit dispirited at half-time, they're way down there now, totally dejected. I mean, it's onside when it's played through. Again, I just think it's clever. Rooney knows he can't play it low near post, so he has to loft it, he has to flight it. Again, knowing that he's going to have an England player coming onto it, and Gerrard clever as well. He just keeps the height in the header long enough to keep it above the goalkeeper as he tries to scramble back in position. And I think, again, very, very well worked. Clever little goal.
And about Steven Gerrard, it's John Toshak, isn't it? When did he last head 2 goals in a match? Croatia have been overrun. Pranjic to Rakitic. Found a cross, Eduardo! Good save by Green. Petric, Mandzukic, Green again, Eduardo! Goal for Croatia. And it's Eduardo of Arsenal who scored it. England opened up on their right side again. And despite the heroics and acrobatics of Rob Green, Eduardo has bagged a goal for Croatia.
4-0 up or not, that will irritate the coach big time. Because, you know, it's cutting out those mistakes that are a big part of it. And similar to the weekend, He's beaten with ease again, Glenn Johnson. I think Petric is probably in an offside position when the header comes in. Not penalised. I think Green does ever so well on a couple of occasions. This from Eduardo is a great stop. The next one's pretty good as well, but, you know, he can't really do much about that.
He just had that sort of air of a schoolmaster about him. They're such naughty boys sometimes. Rooney's got a chance. Thank you very much. An almost shy, embarrassed smile breaks across the face of the leading goal scorer in World Cup qualification in Europe. Wayne Rooney handed a goal by Vedran Rounier, and England are 5-1 up. Couldn't miss.
Well, he couldn't. Those gifts go. I mean, that's a beauty. I mean, I just wonder if Emil Heskey's thinking, why couldn't I have had a chance like that? Because he hangs his head, Slaven Bilic. Rounier just makes a meal of this. It's a simple one back. He should be clearing this easily with the left foot, and he's just made an utter hash of it. And it's the simplest job in the world for Wayne Rooney, just to make sure it goes between the posts. He was never going to miss.
Rounier, the goalkeeper, to Rooney, the goal scorer. His 9th goal of this World Cup qualifying campaign. 2 more than anybody else has managed in European qualifying so far. You don't need to hold your hand up, mate. We know it's you. 11 goals in his last 10 internationals. He saw the funny side of it.